The Queenbreakers Burr. The Queenbreakers Burr is one of 3 House of Wolves exotic weapons that can be obtained through an exotic bounty called the Elder Cipher. It is an arc fusion rifle. Its perks are: hip fire grants bonus accuracy from the hip, single point sling allows you to switch weapons faster and move quicker whilst aiming, flared magwell allows you to reload faster, send it increases the range and accuracy, and hidden hand grants this weapon better target acquisition. Now this is one of the new perks that came with the House of Wolves, and it basically means that weapons with this perk have increased aim assist when trailing the crosshair over an enemy. The unique thing about this weapon is that it is a hybrid between a fusion rifle and a sniper rifle. It's essentially a long-range, high-precision fusion rifle. The Queenbreakers Burr is definitely a PvP weapon and is not optimal for PvE. Compared to other sniper rifles, the damage output is rather low on high level enemies. Even in Nightfalls with Arc Burn, it's not worth using over other sniper rifles and is not worth taking up an exotic slot for PvE in general. However, in PvP, the Queenbreakers Burr is a powerful weapon. Like other snipers, a kill is 1 shot to the head, 2 shots to the body. Unless the enemy has full overshields, then the impact is not enough for a 1-shot kill, which is kind of the downside. One of the Burr's most notable features is the switchable scopes. It has 2 scopes, the Marksman sight and the Combat sight. The Marksman sight provides a greater zoom with a slightly longer charge time and slightly more impact. Due to the faster charge time and lower zoom, the combat scope is generally the more comfortable option for those closer encounters. However, the trade-out is the slightly lower impact, but it doesn't make a noticeable difference in damage, so there's not much of a loss. Although a little bit of personal preference can also play a factor in these scopes. At first I preferred the Marksman sight due to the shape of the reticle, but after playing around with this weapon some more, I've grown to liken the combat scope's reticle and find that it's easier to land those headshots with this scope. Being that this is a hybrid between a fusion rifle and a sniper rifle, it can really take some time getting used to this weapon because the charge time can sometimes throw you off when you expect it to fire instantly like a regular sniper rifle. The key to being successful with this weapon is to treat it like a regular fusion rifle by pre-charging your shots before firing. If you can master the charge of a fusion rifle and the handling of a sniper rifle, then the Queenbreakers Burr can be a deadly weapon in the Crucible. The time it takes to charge the Burr whilst trailing your targets really helps you to land those shots a lot easier, and it almost forces you to calculate your shots. The Queenbreakers Burr also has 2 different firing modes. When you aim down sight, it acts more like a sniper rifle, whereas when you fire from the hip, it acts as a high precision fusion rifle for those short range encounters, and with increased hip fire accuracy, it's surprisingly accurate. I've even had a few encounters where I've managed to beat out shotguns just from hip firing. The Queenbreakers Burr is super fun to use, and has quickly become my favourite weapon to use in the Crucible. I would absolutely recommend this weapon for Crucible players who are trying to decide which weapon to pick up from the Elder Cipher.
Heavy ammo available.
The Queenbreakers Burr is a fallen weapon, one that once belonged to the Queenbreaker Wolves who attempted to assassinate the Queen of the Reef. Now it is yours. Take it and break your enemy. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, Guardians.